that's new. Someone that's expected to take over Joe Panic's spot for the nearby future. We all know Joe Panic was traded away to the Mets. I think he was claimed off waivers actually, but Joe Panic, the face of the Giants for a while in second base, is really done being a Giant. Scooter Gennett is also another option at second base, but Donovan Solano has been hitting tremendously well, so let's see what he can do against us, because Scooter Gennett has been really blocked by Donovan Solano. So the A's with the Giants, they're going to face Kansas City. We all know what Kansas City is about. They're not really as competitive as other teams, but don't take any baseball team lightly. They're all professional teams. We all saw what Detroit, when they disappointed the Astros, 1-0 game. And that was against Verlander. So we all know that there can be big series that are quite upset. So hopefully we can do well against the Kansas City Royals as well. They lost basically all their notable players. Martin Maldonado really is not there anymore. Billy Hamilton is not there. It's really different vibe for Kansas City. Salvador Perez is not there as well. With the season injury that has really taken him out. Danny Duffy is going to come back versus the Indians today, actually. But he is expected to not be as out. He got the left hamstring injury, but he's going to be he's going to be okay. Jesse Hine, who returned with the Kansas City Royals as well, is not expected to be back until September. Mondesi started September, so we're not going to see the hot hitting Mondesi. So that's going to be something that's going to help us out, because Mondesi has been pretty good with the Kansas City Royals. Their best hitter is Hunter Dozier with 22 home runs. Jorge Soler as well, hitting 35 home runs this year. So he is going to be a pretty interesting person to check out and see what's up. Pitching, Brad Keller leads the rotation. Sorry, I don't know what's happening. Brad Keller is leading the rotation, and Ian Kennedy is leading the bullpen. So a pretty good series with Kansas City. New York Yankees, we already know what that's all about. Really impressed with Oakland, how they dealt with the New York Yankees, but we'll see what they can do against the Oakland Athletics when they have the home court advantage. Now, it is an off day today, so not really that much to talk about for the upcoming series. Really talked more into it. So what can we expect for the Oakland Athletics for this week or this upcoming week? Those 2 games with San Francisco, 4 games with Kansas City, and 3 games with New York Yankees. This is probably their best chance to claim a lot of ground with the wild card spot that they have. They have the off day today, so Tampa Bay and Cleveland have a chance to cover some ground that they lost in this week. If they lose, let's say if Tampa loses or Cleveland loses, that will give Oakland even more of a breathing space and probably give them a game or two to lose or something and not worry too much about it. But most preferably, we need to win a lot. I mean, winning is going to be the best thing to help us out with, right? But people that need to step up a little bit, it is a lot of people actually. And we've seen a little bit of step-ups from the bullpen. Bullpen is really where we got to step up a lot because the rotation has been pretty good, and we have Shamanaya up in AAA ready to go. We have Jesus Luzardo who's knocking on the door a little bit. And Matt Harvey as well. Matt Harvey has been incredible with a 1.80 ERA, 10 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, and 11 Ks. In 10 innings, that's been pretty good, especially in Las Vegas. So he's knocking on the door. So what can Oakland do? The best thing that Oakland can do is keep up with this bullpen. The bullpen is really what has been the kryptonite of the Oakland Athletics, because the offense has been good. They've continued to hit home runs. They continue to score a lot. The rotation has been healthy for the most part, has been effective for the most part as well. Mike Fiers pitching extremely well. Brett Anderson pitching extremely well. Bassett pitching extremely well. Homer Bailey, when he's at home, pitching extremely well. Not Ryan Buckner, Tanner Rourke, who has pitched nothing worse than a 3-run game so far as an Oakland Athletic. And that has been very impressive. Has done well for Oakland. And what do you need to continue on this? It's the bullpen. The bullpen is really the main thing. Liam Hendricks has been lights out. The most impressive outing versus New York, has done sensationally well with the Oakland Athletics. 1.48 ERA, 1.71 FIP in 67 innings pitched, has 15 saves, which is still second in the most saves for the Oakland Athletics. Blake Trinan owns 16. What is going to be needed from this bullpen? First, AJ Puck already made his debut. He's already in the picture. You know, he's already set to really make an effect of Oakland. And what is he going to be trusted going on towards the season? He's going to have his opportunity. You know, he's healthy. He cranked 100 last outing versus New York in his debut. Was roughed up a little bit, but Liam Hendricks came in and really cleaned up the mess that he made. But he has stuff. You know, he's really good. I mean, it's really electrifying to see him pitch. The fastball is great. The slider touches 90 miles per hour. The changeup, he tries to stay away from it because, I mean, he's already mentioned it before. He feels discomfort using the changeup. But the changeup, when he is fully healthy, when he's ready to go, the changeup can be a really good pitch as well, noted to be a really plus pitch for him. So that's another pitch that he can use if he does feel less discomfort going on forward. The curveball has been somewhat okay, but he doesn't really need that curveball. He can be a fastball slider type pitcher in the bullpen. If he's a starter, he definitely needs that curveball to work a little bit more, and definitely needs that changeup to start working, especially if it gives him a little discomfort. Probably a full rest on the off season would help him out in using that more. But AJ Puck in the picture. What can we expect from him? Bob Melvin has already mentioned that he is not going to be afraid of using him in big-time situations. So that is going to be something exciting to see for the Oakland Athletics. Blake Trinan has been pitching a lot better as well. You've seen him pitch impressively versus the Houston Astros and also with the Yankees. Lou Trevino has been pitching tremendously well for the Oakland Athletics. 5 scoreless innings, and the most notable pair of innings is that impressive win against Houston. When it went extra innings, he went 3 innings of scoreless baseball. For himself, that is a big thing for Lou Trevino, especially with the struggles he's been having. So hopefully he can turn things around, and this will be the perfect time to turn things around, because it's been really weird to see Lou Trevino struggle, especially with the stuff that he has. But the most impressive thing of Oakland that I have to notice about, they have guys that can crank really, really big digit numbers of speed. They have speed in the bullpen. Trinan has great stuff, can touch 100 if he wants. Lou Trevino can touch 100 if he wants. AJ Puck can touch 100 if he wants. He showed that in his debut. Hendricks can touch 100 if he wants. Very, very big time stuff from this bullpen. And Diekman has nasty stuff as well. Petit has a great changeup. Soria can touch 95 as well if he needs to, but has a great curveball or slider as well. Good stuff from this bullpen, and it's going to continue getting better as they go on. Hopefully, they learn how to play great with each other. It's been great. The bullpen has been having the names, having the stuff, But they really need that series to really mold well to get things going. Hendricks is almost going to touch 100 strikeouts as well as a reliever, which hasn't been done since Blake Treinen's last year. So that's going to be pretty fun to see him do, because he is going to get it if he continues to be this great, and might even get it in the next two series. It's been impressive. So let's talk about the lesser news. Dustin Garneau stays with the Oakland Athletics after being DFA'd last week, and he is expected to come back up in September. Dustin Garneau has been pretty good for Oakland. Great framer, great hitter in his second stint in Oakland. Really been impressed with Dustin Garneau. Ramon Laureano's taking at bats in Stockton, close to returning. He says if he needs to play a game right away, he is ready to go. That is great to hear. But Mark Canha has been pretty good for Oakland at center field as well, hitting tremendously great for the Oakland Athletics. Almost close to hitting his 20th home run, already passed up his season high. So that is really fun and promising to see from Mark Canha. This just shows you how much depth the Oakland Athletics have. So that's going to be exciting to see. Ramon Laureano is amazing. And he is going to come back, and that's going to bring back the lineup, hopefully. And he hopefully will continue having a great season, having a very tremendous season. 21 home runs, 284 batting average, 334 on-base percentage. So that's going to be interesting to see. Now, a little game that we're going to do today. Trades that have worked out so far. And I know we've done this a little bit before, but we're going to mention the ones that we haven't mentioned. And the one that we were talking, Laser Ramon for Brandon Bailey, that has been the best trade so far. It was more of a waiver claim, if you want to consider it. But the A's did send Brandon Bailey to Houston, who's had a good season this year with the minor league affiliates with Houston. But Ramon Laureano has really broke out this year. Really, really broke out this year. It's been impressive what he has done. Incredible. He is debatably one of the better players in Oakland. So Houston really lost a good one there. Another trade that you probably didn't know about. Let's see what trades that you really didn't really think about being a great trade. Liam Hendricks for Jesse Chavez has also been a great trade. Has been a phenomenal trade. Jesse Chavez, respected pitcher still, but Liam Hendricks this season just tops everything. Just having the year that he's had, 1.48 ERA, 1.7 FIP, only allowed 2 home runs, 93 strikeouts, as we mentioned before, and still has a whole another year of control after this year. So it's been amazing to having Liam Hendricks, our Australian man, in the closing situation. Luzardo, Noisy, and Treinen for Matson and Doolittle. Matson already retired. Doolittle struggling this year. Last year was an all-star, so you can probably make a case for that. But Treinen was also an all-star last year. Noisy enjoying a great breakout season this year offensively. Luzardo being a top prospect of the Oakland Athletics. So you can probably make a case that the A's have made the best win in that situation. So we're going to close out this show with the watch out prospects that I think that have not gotten as much recognition for the Oakland Athletics. Zach Irwin with the Double-A Midland Rockhounds has had a 2.33 ERA, 3.07 FIP, and 54 innings pitched. Has been tremendously well for the Oakland Athletics. Jesus Zambrano as well has pitched under a 2.0 ERA in Stockton and in Midland. So give props to him. Ben Bracewell is the most impressive one that I'm impressed with, because he has posted 3.46 ERA in AAA, and we all know how big that of a deal that can be, especially with the Las Vegas hitting friendly type situation. and 65 innings pitch. So that's going to be pretty impressive to see. Hopefully he can be one of those call-ups in September. Kyle Finnegan as well has been impressive. Also another one of those guys that has pitched well in Las Vegas. 2.92 ERA and 24 innings pitched. Has really enjoyed